Welcome back. So today we are closing out for January week 2. It's been a spendy week. Hop on in, let's find out. Hi and welcome to my channel Up the Creek Budgets. I'm Debbie and today, like I said, we are doing the closing out of week 2 in January. It's been a bit of a spendy one, so we'll crack on in. My iPhone 10 that I have been using to record on has finally died. I don't know if you noticed on Monday's video at the top of the screen, it was starting to get that green screen of death. So I've had to revert to the older phone, the iPhone 7. So that's what I'm recording on today. So I'm hoping it's all going to work and be fine. So if it's not, I'm sorry. So we'll get into our January. So when I left you on Monday, we'd got up to here on my spending. So then I went across to Iceland to go and get my lunches for the week. So that came to £17.77. Bit higher than normal, but I did need some butter. So that just comes out of my cash. And then while I was in Iceland, I spent £28.25 and used the bulk buy money. That was because I do like Iceland on a Monday morning. They have the reduced section and it's usually quite good. And then this week they had big lumps of beef. It should be £10 each. And they were half price at £5 and they had 5 of those. So I grabbed all 5 of those and the extra £3.25 was a Big Daddy steak. So when they have Big Daddy steaks half price, I normally buy those and just throw them in the freezer. They only had one of them this time, so it'll just go in the freezer until there's another one, and then if my husband's at work, me and my son will have steak and chips, because my husband's not that keen on steak, so we'll do that. So yeah, so that was an extra spend that I hadn't foreseen, but when you see it, you just got to go and grab it. That's why I have my bulk buy envelope. It's so that when I see deals like that at supermarkets, it's not affecting my weekly budget, my shopping budget. I just know that I've got the money there to bulk buy and get those bits in. So we'll crack on down to it. So I've closed everything out. Let me zoom you in a little bit. I don't know how well this phone's going to work, so just bear with me. Okay, so we had no more income come in, so we ended the week on £422.59. The only bill that's gone out this week was the printer, and that was £3.99. So nothing changed from Monday here on the variable spending, so I've just added those up. Nothing changed obviously on the rainy day and the interest. Go to sinking funds. So I've just totted everything up that we've spent, because obviously I've spent more on the bulk buy, and then I added a little bit extra in just so I could round it off and make it 190. Coal obviously I'd spent, so I've left these 2 blank, holiday and tech. So the little bit of money that we've got left over and the money that will come out of the buffer, we're going to stuff these a bit more because I want these 2 up. 0 out challenges left blank, because that's what we're going to do today when we're finished. So I've just rounded all those off, and then obviously we're going to take out 57.21 from the buffer, which will leave £50 in the buffer there. And then we've got our cash to do, and then I've done the subtotals. And then I've just got the rest of the group totals to do. So the sinking funds and the challenges, when I add those up. So we'll start off first with the cash. Let me zoom you back out, and then we can see what we're doing. Okay. So we'll start with emptying my purse, what we've got left. Okay, so my trolley coin goes back in and £1 goes back in my purse. I always have £1 in my purse that doesn't get allocated into the budget. You never know when you need that pound. So we've got 5 and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, £17, 13 pence. So I'll just tot that into there. 17, 13. So we had £82.80 plus £17.13 minus the £40 that we've had out of there. So we are down to £59.93. And then we'll get our envelope with our cash. Yeah, I don't like this phone. I feel like it's zoomed in, and it's not. It's zoomed out all the way. Yep, it's definitely zoomed out all the way. I'm struggling. I feel like I'm constricted within this little tiny space here. I'm going to have to do something about this. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 59, yes. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 93. Perfect. So I'll change some of this change out in the till later on. The reason I've got so many fivers in here is because I've decided all you cash stuffers are hogging all the £5 notes. As a retail worker, we never have £5 notes in the till. It's so annoying. And I've realised, it's all you cash stuffers, you're hogging them all. So when I have an excess amount of fivers, I normally put them out to take them out of the till and put them in my cash rollover pot to keep them safe. And then when I'm struggling for fivers in the till, I know I've got some fivers to revert, so I'll take £10 out and I'll take 2 fives out. So yeah, we've got an influx of £5 notes at the minute. But yes, stop hogging all the £5 notes. Don't struggle for any other change apart from £5 notes. Right, so that's the cash done. Right. What are we on now? Oh yeah. Let me get you on screen. Okay, so we should be on screen now. So like I said, I've done the subtotals already for this, and that's the reason not all of this is in my Starling account. So this is where I add up for my Starling account to make sure it matches. So the only things that should be in my Starling account are the bills, the variable section, the Starling interest, and the buffer. Everything else gets taken out of the Starling and transferred over to the chip or the 250 regular saver in the Lloyd's account. So everything else gets moved over. So when I do subtotals on here, the subtotals should match the Starling account, which it does, thank goodness. So the only things we need to sort today are the excess that we had from cash stuffing. So we're going to withdraw that £40.90. No, £40.09. There we go. And the excess in the buffer, which we are withdrawing £50, no we're not, £57.21. And that brings our buffer back to the end, closing total of £50. So we have £97.30. Now, like I say, I've left these two blank, the holiday and the tech, because these two sinking funds I really do want to just plough into and get them done, especially the tech now, because I'm down a phone. And then if this one goes, this one, like I say, it's an iPhone 7, really, really old. So if this one goes down, I'm going to have nothing to record with. So I just really want to plough into this one and get some form of camera sorted. So what I have decided is I'm going to stick £40 in the holiday and £40 in the tech extra. So 40, 50, 60, so that'll change that to 65. And it'll change the tech to 100. Okay, so in holiday, what do I need a calculator for that for? 1,365 in the holiday, and I do need a calculator for that one. 33726 plus 100. No, I didn't. 43726. So we're getting quite a decent bit in there. So technically that should leave me with £17.30. Should it not? So £97.30 minus 80. Yeah, £17.30. So that's what we're going to drop into the zero out to zero out our balance. £19.15. So that takes zero out challenge up to 36.45. Just rub off my little reminders there. Okay. So we need to tot up our sinking funds. So 5, 2092, 10, 10, 35, 65, 100, and 10. So that's £255.92 we've put into the sinking funds this week. So 5130.36, add 255.92 minus 75.67. So we've got £5,310 and 61 pence in our sinking funds. £17.30, 15, 38, 21 and 5. So we've put £96.30 into challenges. So £89.15 plus £96.30. So that's £185.45 into challenges in 2 weeks. That's amazing. So sinking funds down here, 25592, and challenges, where have we gone? £96.30. Okay, is that everything on there? That's everything on there. So we'll just get these popped into our binders. So we'll go to our holiday binder, and we're adding £40 into that one. Okay. And then our, what have we got here? Oh, 0 out. I need my brown one. Let me find that. What did we put in there? £17.30. So we should be at 36.45. So if I get 10, 15, 16, 17. So we should be at, what did I say? 36.45. So 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. It's a bit over, but I don't have coins, so I just round them up, round them down. It's near enough. So we've got £40 left, which is going in the tech, gas, gym, healthcare, tech. There we go. So £40. So we've got 100, 100, 200, 300, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We could swap that out for 100 actually. Let's do that. Where's my things? Yeah, 400. So 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 30, 35. What we at? 437, but I don't have any pounds left. So it'll do like that for now. Okay, so that is that job done. And we're all done. We're all stuffed. We're all sorted. No, we're not. We've got the accounts to do. Okay, so Chip Instant, £204.25 plus what I'm putting in today, which is £97.30. Work that out, and we're on 30155. So you'll notice I've spent £500 here. I haven't spent 500. I've just moved that 500 over to the chip ISA. So that's what that is. I haven't spent it. I've just moved it, but I have to register it as a spend so that my maths work. So we've spent nothing out of the ISA, which is good. So 14088.31 plus the 500 that we've put in should be at 1458831. And then the Chip Instant 56544 plus 301.55 minus 500. So that should be at 36699. And the Lloyd's 250, we haven't put anything in, and the Atom is a fix, so we don't put anything in. So that's the accounts done. So let me just, I will be back in a minute. Okay, I've come back. So I just disappeared just to transfer over that £97.30. Just do it off screen, and then it just, yeah, you don't want to be seeing any personal account numbers and things. So as you can see on screen now, we're just in the chip account. Just double check that everything matches up. 14,588.31 in the ISA, that's perfect. And the Chip Instant 366.99, and that's perfect. So we're on score. And we should have, if we come back to this page, our subtotal in sterling. So we'll just hop back to sterling. Go to our spaces, and we have got just at the top there above the bills, 593.69, 503.69. So we match. Yay! I do love it when it plum comes together. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much. It all helps. I've had a couple of new subscribers this week. I think some have come over from Instagram, and I think 1 or 2 of the other cash budgeting guys have come over and subscribed, so that is really, really great. Thank you very much for your support. So I'll be back tomorrow, and we will be doing our check-in for week 3. So I'll get paid in the morning, well, I'll get paid overnight, and then we'll come and sort this out, and we'll do some stuffing again. So for now, see you later. Bye bye.